My Minecraft's not working. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Well, hello everybody. I'm currently creating something right now. But we're gonna try to do a build practice today, at least. There's gonna be a bunch of like references that I've seen on Pinterest and stuff that we can just try to do ourselves, you know. So yeah, give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can just stack these. There you go. Make like 10 of them. So now we have like plots, and then we can just copy and paste a bunch more going that way. Oh, that's a lot. I'll do like 8 for now. 8 rows. There you go. How you doing, Saul? Then I just woke up and just like decided to stream. Okay, so I'm still looking for a reference photo, but I feel like I have a pretty good idea on what I want to do. So give me one moment while I scroll through Pinterest real quick. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do this is that Ginger Mold, shout out to Ginger. She started doing this, and I was like, huh, this is really fun. And I started building the same reference she was building, and then kind of showing my process to her Discord and stuff. And I was like, well, this is fun. I'm gonna do this. And so, you know what? She told me to do it too, so I'm gonna do it as well. um, and honestly, this is a good idea because it does make you practice building more and more until you do get better. I do lack some stuff when it comes to building, so I think this is a good idea. I'm just currently looking for a reference photo. Actually, here's a good one. I'm gonna do this. So, I don't know if you guys know, but Beans and Apples have like these crazy reference photos that they do. And you could try to build it yourself based off the picture that they showed. So Ginger is on our Discord. Her name is Ginger Mold. She'd be on our Discord, but she's not currently online. But yeah. I guess my Discord, she should be on there. Yeah, that. Alright, I was thinking of a structure build today, not much of like because I think I'll like differentiate every single day. We do like trees, structures, interiors if you can, you know, just to get better. I am on a time crunch here, so I gotta look for a reference photo fast. No, there's no other person. I like how Ginger has a artist that she kind of follows sometimes. That's pretty cool. They're just popping in. Can't stay long, unfortunately. That's fine. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Sir Green. I wonder what Minecraft builder Pinterest looks like. There's a bunch of builders on Pinterest, but like people steal them a lot, so like it just goes around without knowing who the artist is and stuff. Yeah. Some of them are like AI generated too, so it's kind of dumb. I would like to credit some of these artists that I've seen, but like I don't specifically know who it is, because it just gets reposted and stuff. Okay. Hello, how's it going? Alright, here's what I'm thinking. This reference photo here. And I'll put it up as well, but this one. So we're gonna do this. I'll put it up on here as well. So you could see. Let me know if it's like too big or too small. But I think you can filter out AI stuff, so you know. Right. Let's see. Hello, Ink. I think that's say your name. How are you doing? I made it in here impossible for AI to show my recommended area, but the search are still infested with it. Yeah, it's sadly like very, very sad. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can find the artist here. Nope, somebody's freaking watermark logo that's not even the artist themselves. I'll probably research it later, but yeah, this is really good. This is good watercoloring and stuff. Alright, we're gonna go for, let's pick out our block palette real quick. Let's see. For the roof, we could definitely do mangrove. I think I'll stay away from the brick stuff. We're gonna try to make it similar to the color. For sure. And then we'll do like red netherrack bricks or something like that. And as for like the brighter tones, we can definitely do that. And then, oh, I could also do netherrack too, huh? Like that. Let's see. Like base clay bricks. Wait, bricks. Yeah, I mean that's why I use diorite for those, just to get like the texturing technically, you know, like that. And then Minecraft's getting scary music going on. Go to C418. Oh, chat. If you want to see how I built the thing, is here it is. So I built this yesterday. I was watching Ginger build her version of this. Her version's really good too. I kind of went above and beyond when it comes to the background. It's just layering basically. The clouds are just being layered, and then I just put glass paints to create the highlights. Doing kind of like repeating the clouds creates like a fade effect, as you could tell. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I was very like, I was trying to like try to paint instead of like thinking about like textures and stuff. which like kind of get close to the color, you know. And I think I did from the original, somewhat did, but I tried. And I tried to put the character in the front too. If you guys want to see the, what do you call that, the reference image, it should be on my Discord if you want to join. Okay. Let me pull up my reference here on my side. Alright, let's get back to this real quick. Okay. So white's definitely our best friend here because most of the building is white. We're also going to use bone blocks for darker tones and mushroom blocks. Mushroom blocks and bone blocks are so nice for darker colors and stuff. Mr. Secure. Mr. Secure? Hello, Ing. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. Okay. I think that's our main block palette here. So, but before I start doing that, I'm gonna frame it with a different color so that I can kind of decide on what things need to be put and stuff. So by the looks of it, we have our giant tower, and then we have like extended part to the tower, and I believe this kind of goes on the other side too. So yeah, let's I think this is like a 1x1 window. I'm gonna call it a 1x1 window. Wow, that's good inspo. Where'd you find it? I found it on Pinterest. I don't really know who the artist is, which is the sad part, but I'll definitely look into it after I stop live streaming. But yeah. Also, hello Toby. Definitely should use Cinnabar and cut copper on the roof. Oh yeah, copper sounds really good too. I'll probably use the like exposed one. But yeah. Alright, let's get to framing this. I'm gonna use cyan wool for the white parts. By the looks of it, there's like a bunch of 1x1 windows, so we're gonna try to make it like an odd number rather than an even number. I like to build in odd numbers anyways, so alright, let's try like let's do a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 9's too big, wouldn't it be? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is 9 too big? I don't think 9's isn't that big. Okay, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and kind of just connect them. There you go. Now you have that first base, middle tower. Once we get to the top, obviously it extends out by one more block. Oh my gosh, I just realized if I were to do that, this would be an even number. Well, you know, that's perfect because there's a bunch of like even stuff going on. I think this window's like 2 blocks anyways if you look at it. Let's see. This one we'll do. So we have 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6. We'll do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Deep slate slabs are stairs, or stairs would look nice for the top tower connecting things. Yeah, I could also like let's see. I could also do something like this. You know, it's like stairs, stairs, but then you kind of mix it in like this. Stairs, stairs, then mix in this, then stairs, stairs again, just to create like a weird leveling going on with the roof, you know. All right. Second area done. Alright, so this one seems pretty long, but seems really short when it comes to the width from this side. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks should be fine. Let me see. 3, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we'll just connect it like that. There you go. And then let me kind of just move things around real quick. There you go. So that's the whole basis of the build here. Let me kind of stack this one up. Is that 18 blocks tall? Holy crap! Just looking at it, it's kind of huge. But I'm gonna trust the process. You know. Let me see what's going on here. Alright. For tower, it's good. Yeah. Let me kind of redo that. I want to see how much I want to bring it up. So we're at 1 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17. Below where'd my reference go? That's fine. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, that was right. Alright. We have that big base of a tower. And I think we should bring this up by... So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 should be fine. We'll do the exact same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we'll bring it up by one block. There you go. So it's uneven a little bit. We got a door frame going on here. We'll make it too wide. We got an A-frame going on here. And then we got a window here somewhere. Alright. Let me figure that out real quick. How I want to do the roof. We'll make the roof red as it should be. So these roofs are pretty sharp. Like, I feel like there's like a whole tip to it, but that's fine. Like, I could definitely go like this a little bit. Once I get to the top part, I'm gonna make it 2 blocks high, and then this one 2 blocks high. So now you got like a frame going on like this. which doesn't look bad in my opinion. What's going on? Minecraft seems buggy today. Or we can make this one. Let's see. 2 blocks up. That works pretty well. And then this one kind of goes like this. Huh. I think that's fine. It's so funny. It's uneven here too. Need to extend this by 1, so I just gotta move this part here. Up. There you go. Looks good. Welcome back. All right, we have this, but I gotta extend this. I think this was 17 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, 17. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 tall. That should be fine. Honestly, if anything, I could probably... Nah. Leave it as that for now. And then we'll make the roof. This one seems very, very tall, so make the roof tall too. Yeah. So we'll do something like this. And then you make this one too high. Then you have that. Look at that roof. And then the 2 chimneys should be right here. My opinion, like that. If anything, I need to make it 1 block or 2 blocks. And that's it. But we'll see how that goes later. And then what you do next is kind of connect all your blocks together so nothing happens. Like this one here, I didn't even do that. When you make a tower, you can never be too tall. That is true, that is true. Oh, that's good anyways that it's this big, because if you make it too small, it does, like, what do you call that? You lose your details basically. How am I gonna do the curvy part? You'll see. Let's see. So I wanna kind of focus on that white part real quick. Let's look for another block that could help us. Calcite's a good one. Well, are y'all caught up now? White concrete. I don't really enjoy the white concrete. I do like the sand texture, but the plain white one, I'm not sure. I can definitely mix in some clay with this one, actually. We'll branch it off. We'll go like that for shadows. Okay, let's start off with the pale oak, basically. There you go. So like every single sign wall I had just basically disappeared. Actually, we'll do the diorite one because there seems to be more like brick texture going on, and then I'll fix the texturing later in a second. Then as for the roof, we can definitely start off with a brighter tone first. So we'll do the exposed copper. It looks like butt right now, but trust the process. Okay. So now we have that. Let's kind of start off with this part first. And it seems to be like the doorway. As far as doors go, we can definitely like do dark oak shelves. For sure. We're not gonna get the same color as that one because of how it looks. But if anything, I can definitely make it look like the color with glass panes. But you know, that is a pain. Oops. You know, you can do something like that, but look how far it extends. It's so ugly. You probably have to do this like at a perspective. So we'll stick with that. And then as for doorknobs, we can just leave it like that, honestly. We can leave it like that. Or we can do buttons, I guess. Buttons. I can't even tell. Black stone. There you go. Alright, let's kind of start off with the texturing at the front. So we're going to grab our polished and bone blocks. Actually, let's grab our whole palette here, honestly. Okay, so I do see some whiter colors here. Mix it in with calcite to create some texture while we're at it. Something like that. I think. No. And then I like the clay blocks being up here because of the shadows. And then we can definitely do some of these guys here just to create some brick pattern going on. Like that. We could throw in some mushroom right there. Or more shadows, I guess. But I do like the clay better, so we'll do something like that instead. Actually, I'll do something like this too. That looks good. I like that a lot. Hello! How's it going? Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Okay, I'm gonna leave that terracotta there. That terracotta looks really good from afar. And as for this side, we'll do clay textures underneath the A-frame because they cast shadows for sure. And then we kind of just mix it in with these guys a little bit. Don't want to overdo it. And then again, polish diorite, blob texturing, like that. Or maybe we could add some highlights here since it's pretty bright on that side. And then mix it in with some calcite. And then add more brick texture going on here. And then you kind of go out. Look at that. That's good. Is that art from Pinterest? Yes, it's from Pinterest. I can't really find the artist for now, but I'll definitely put it in my Discord server. Like the before and after type of thing. Oh, not before and after, like the reference and the build afterwards. So yeah. So this side's mostly gonna be dark because it's like shadows here. I'm gonna mix in some of these a little bit. Nice. All right, now the roof. Grab all of this. All right, let's start off with the darker part, so like that. And then got hair in my mouth. Why? Seem to extend that way a little bit. And then we'll just add that there. Look at that. And that. How does that look? Let's see. Just realized it's lighter in the middle of the roof. Yeah. Forgot the tower casts a shadow. Yeah, it does because it's the center point. It's also the biggest building. So, Burp, are you experimenting how to texture? Or are you trying ways to apply art to Minecraft? Probably both. Also, I'm trying to like see if I could apply colors to my builds a bit more because I kind of stick to like shade colors rather than all these like vibrant colors Minecraft has to offer and stuff. So I like to just I wanna try to get better at it a little bit. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. It's like a mid-tone. Funny thing is, it's like this looks more brown. So we'll find something different. If anything, maybe this one here. Oh yeah, for sure. This looks better. Put it right there. Yeah, that looks so much better. In this side, I'm just gonna guess that there's a lot more shadows here than bright colors, so or we can technically copy the exact same thing here. But I'm gonna add more dark colors to it. Like that. I'm gonna save the tower for last. We're gonna focus on these guys for now since they're the smaller builds. So yeah. Probably almost the same as the first side since the same amount of light hits from above with a little more shadow on the behind. Yeah, pretty much. I did kind of make it look similar a little bit. Because the sun should be coming from this side. So this part would be like super bright. You could tell. And this side is just full shadow. So when it comes to Minecraft shadows, we can't really change the whole thing, you know. We're still gonna try to keep the texture, but make it look darker. So we're gonna use lots of clay here. And then I'm gonna detail this later. I just want to focus on the colors first. So yeah, so we're gonna sprinkle some of this. Sure. Like that. Maybe not too much. And then kind of get the brick pattern going on here. That's too bright. Looks super nice, by the way. Thank you. I am confused where the light is now since the right side is very dark on the roof. Yeah, so the light, if you look at it, the light should be where this block is. So it's this side here. That's why the light is that's why the roof is lighter on this side than on this. Also, it's casting a shadow from above, so that's why it's like darker here. So this side here should be super bright. This side is super, it's not super dark from the reference, but you can tell that it's like darker because of the shadows. So yeah. So there's a little bit of like brighter colors going on here. Just the sun peaking, I guess. So we'll put that one right there, and I think that should do it for that side. So that looks really good. Then as far for this side, we're gonna apply some like lighter tones there just to kind of connect them a little bit, and then that should be it. Oh my gosh, I kind of forgot that there is a window here. Let me see, I'm trying to figure out where the door's gonna be. I'll offset it by one block a little bit. Alright. Should be alright, I'm pretty sure. There you go. And then just kind of connect the top part so it gets connected. Okay, that looks good. Then I'll do calcite here instead. Do brick pattern here and then clay. Like that. So when we're angling this, I guess we're gonna go like this. Viewing point right here. Yep. Yeah. Also, if you look at it from afar, you won't really tell what blocks you use. You kind of start seeing the shadows and like, oops, the shadows and stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, let's continue here. That is brighter. Didn't realize that one's bright. Hello. Hello, North. Welcome to the stream. I am mobile screen, so I barely see it. Gotcha. Hey, what's up? It's nice to see you guys. Alright, that should do it from there. This full side should be just shadows now. Just change my name to original Discord name. You guys still recognize me as Yuna, right? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that was you. Then I'll start calling you Yuna then, if that's the case. Alright, so that should do it. Now we're gonna do the roof here. Let's kind of change the roof to what's that called? Copper. I can't think straight. Wax. They still deteriorate for some reason. Are these wax? No, this is a block copper. Hopefully they don't wither. There you go. Do the exact same thing here. There you go. Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to make it similar. Gotcha. If you want to be called Yuna, I'll still call you Yuna. Okay. We'll have to go speed mode on this, guys, because I have a couple more minutes here in a little bit. I gotta go. But yeah, speed run. So really dark here, dark. More like light there. Casting shadow down here. Something like that. This side should be super shadowy. Just like that. And then start sprinkling our mid-tones a little bit. Like so. Super dark here. I'll just kind of do our mid-tones there. Like that. As far as this side. Yeah, that looks good. Oh shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Just to create that little overhang going on, I am gonna do walls. And we'll change every single one of them into a wall block. Give me 1 second. Let's kind of try to figure out how big this one's gonna be. Actually, never mind. I'll just raise it up. Well, looks like a reasonable height too. Shoot. Is that oxidizing? No, not oxidizing. Two, three. That was a little short. Let's see, what are you guys saying here? I just saw that exact reference image a few weeks ago and I saved it for but in case I will build, and it seems so cool and seeing you build giving me some inspiration for it. You should build it too. While I'm building, kind of want to see everybody's work. By the way, I love the texturing. It's working so well with the roof being darker and more red. Yeah. Thank you. North, do you know the name of the artist who made this image? Actually, yeah, that would be really great if you do. I didn't get the time to work on it since my network kicked me out the server and I couldn't rejoin for a while. I'll work on it after this stream. If I can't even watch the stream without cutting. So sad. Actually. I think I kind of messed up here, guys. How do I do this? Let's kind of think it through. It seems to extrude out a little bit here, but my dumb brain didn't think that I had to do that, so I was thinking of like that, probably. Hey, that works pretty well, actually. I think I'll just do that. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. It works pretty well anyways. And as for the shadowings, I'll just do this. Seems to extend this way, so I'll do that. And then this side too. Seems to be darker here, so now we gotta look for something darker than this. I think andesite works pretty well here. And then we'll just sprinkle some of this, guys. It kind of creates a drop shadow within the shadow itself. Looks pretty good, actually. Okay, and then kind of just do this. Blob texturing. Only best way to texture is blob texturing, in my opinion. Actually, that freaking andesite's so harsh. Why is it so harsh? Polished andesite, probably. No. Scouting for new blocks. That's even harsh. Yeah, that works pretty well. This probably a better terracotta, huh? Yeah, this one should work. Oh my gosh, chat. Oh, yeah. Gravel. Actually, that might work too. Let's see, gravel. No, it's too dark. I like that. That's like the perfect blue a little bit. Not gonna lie. Do that here. Actually, I'll do that above the doorway. We'll bring you back in just like that. Okay. Now for the bottom side of this. Use tough here. Couldn't find the artist who built it, but it's named like Countryside Watercolor Landscape. Yeah, that's what I saw too. I think we literally look at the same one. Nah, I can't be that good at watercoloring. I wish I was, but I'm not that good, my friend. Gosh, I wish I could be accurate with the colors, but I can't. Do you draw, by the way, Burp? I haven't drawn in a while, but I used to draw a lot. But I can pick up on like things pretty easily, so if you were to give me like a pencil and stuff, I could definitely like draw it, but not to like the best of like, you know, as like other artists would be. What do you guys think about that one? I feel like that one's better, huh? Or cherry, actually. Cherry wood would be better, yeah. I think I'll do cherry wood here. Yeah, I guess that's how I kind of like picked up on building pretty easily, because I think about like the stuff I learned from like art class, and I took it pretty seriously. I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't like done anything as of art like in a couple whiles, so there's that. Let's do tougher to kind of create like the levels. Whoa. Like that better. It's like a nice texture to it. No, it's darker over here. And then you kind of go like that. Like that. And it's kind of brighter here too. pretty good. Feel so happy about this. Oh. Let's see here. But I found a user called the Quiet Painter on Pinterest who posts watercoloring, painting buildings. Oh, I should look at that. The art fundamentals always work on almost anything surprising. Yeah, it does. Like, really well. There. I kind of created like the little overhang. Okay. Now I kind of want to do the roof first before I want to work on the body here. And then we can start doing some details afterwards. I don't know, I deleted my whole freaking thing. Let's see. So I think I'll start off with this one. Make it bright like that. I can't really say for this side, so I'll say that's super bright there. I like sprinkle some of this a little bit. That. Does that one create shadows? So I would do something like that then. But so far that looks really good. At the viewing point. Alright, I lost my freaking let's see, Burp, what is your main architecture when building the most when building the most of the time? I like to go for like European builds. Those are always fun. I'm doing this so I can challenge myself better. Like I could definitely branch out from like different styles. But the one I mostly build is like European architectures. I try to do like American ones lately. I haven't really succeeded on that. But that's what I'm gonna try to get from this is to like get to build a little bit better, you know? And then learn some new techniques. Whoever decides to join a little bit. There, kind of creates that little yeah, that works pretty well. Let's see, what brick walls look better? We can try. Let's see. There, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I find the European architecture a lot better than like American ones. And they have like interesting like build shapes over there. And so like so I've been loving building those better cuz I started to learn more about shapes and stuff. All right. So let's kind of continue with this here. So now you got the let's add some brick patterns going on here. Something like that, and then calcite here. You could also put pressure plate on top of it. These ones. Yeah, I guess that works really well. I like that actually. Let's kind of bring this up a little bit. Put stair blocks here. Boom. Do another one here. So we'll do a slab. Actually, that didn't work out. A slab there should work. Let's see. I just realized I said pressure places. You should try old shanty builds. They have very interesting way to build shanty builds. What's that? I can't really see that one. If you guys put some references on Discord, I can definitely do them the next time I do this. For sure. Also kind of saves me time to like look for stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that sounds really good if you guys do that though. Like if you guys have some things you want me to build, I could definitely do that for sure. Let's see. That looks really, really good. And then we'll add some of these brown ones here. Nice. That looks really good. Then I can definitely do gosh, that is so harsh. They're like a light brownish color like that one. These big corals, because they have like this brownish look to them. For real, okay, that's a good idea. I will make sure to send some reference images. Yeah, send them on the reference chat. I'll definitely look at them and then build those myself afterwards. I have to go here in a little bit, but I think I'll do this like once a day. I'll try to like at least do this challenge once a day. That would be super fun. Also, it's like really nice to hang out with you guys too. So, I feel like this is super dark. Maybe light gray. No, that one's also dark. That is brighter. What the hell? You play some blocks, 'cause I'm in. Alright, that works better. I don't mind that one. Honestly, if anything, I could just Oh yeah, that's right. I can do copper. Expose copper. That looks good. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Concrete. This looks good already. Thank you. All right. That looks good. Alright, there is a window here. I didn't even realize it, but we'll create that window there, and then we'll create this so that it has the shadowing going on. There is a window here, and I believe a window right here. With that, I'll do spruce because they do have like a brown color going on. Actually, no, I'll do trapdoor. I'll do the exact same thing here, like that. There you go. Then we'll kind of just block it out by like the color it has in the reference photos. There you go, that looks so much better. As for this one, let's see, trapdoor, we'll do dark oak since it's super dark. And then I'll do like black concrete or something. Or black wool works fine. Just to black it out. There you go. And then you know what? We'll do this. And then do this one here. There you go. I find the texturing part is the most fun because you get to experience and practice on blocks. Yeah, it looks good with the block behind it. Yeah, it's like it's just trial and error basically. When it comes to texturing. When you build like this, you can't really do survival mode immediately. You actually gotta like you gotta like, what do you call that? You gotta play around with it in creative and stuff, which is pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Minecraft wasn't like this before. Now you gotta like actually, you know, plan things and creative. Walls. You know, I think of Stick to that here. There we go, that's better. Kind of blended it in. Guys, that looks really good from afar. This one I could probably do stairs instead. Stairs. Let's see. Copper. I can't spell copper, guys. That one. Have you tried chisel bookshelf when building the windows? Yeah, I have multiple times. I could probably do that, honestly, instead of the ones I have. It's kind of crazy how it's getting closer to the way the image looks. Yeah. Process is key, brother. Let's see. Come on now, are you serious? That one, this one. This one, this one, this one. And then we'll do slabs here instead. Slab. Well, it just seems like slab. There you go. That's better. Ta-da! Alright, let's do this window here real quick. Seems to be really giant, so something like this. Signs. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Window, 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 window. Do, 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 do. That looks pretty good in my opinion. Say blue. Got clay block here. Yeah, that works pretty well. Yeah, there you go. This part is basically the same. I'll do that exact same style here. This time it's like darker tone. I was gone for a bit and it looks very different now. Wow. Are you also using banners to create the lines on the wall? I was thinking of doing that. I do want to try some builds like that here in a little while, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, honestly. Not right now. Maybe in a different build. But for this one, I think I'll just kind of stick to this one a little bit. I don't like that at all. I'll just keep it like that. There's some brown going on, but I can't really find the right color for that. That's fine. Windows done. I think I need to create like a little indent here. So we're gonna just kind of copy the blocks being used here. My gosh, I didn't even do this side. But you know what? You're not even gonna see this side anyway, so there you go. Is that better? Trying to see the angle that you need to look at this from. Window. Didn't even put a window here. Let's see. So pretty, wow. Alright, I gotta make the overhang here a little bit. Not sure why this one's like pretty dark, but we'll use cherry wood for this one. Seems to overhang here. So we'll create the insignia a little bit here. Just like that. Definitely create like, definitely use stairs and stuff. Actually, we'll use this with we'll use deep slate for this. Yeah, that is so much better. And then we'll put the cherry grove at the top. And as far as the design goes, I am not too sure how I'm gonna do that. Never thought terracotta actually looks good. I've never used it in any of buildings. Yeah, it's like a hit or miss type of thing. You can't really use it in my opinion. You do have to like be creative with it. Like, if you get what I'm trying to say. Actually, maybe make this a little bit brighter so that see that a little bit. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. I'll stick with that. That looks alright, in my opinion. I think I'll do something like this instead. How is that? That looks actually really good. And then do. Actually, no. I like the others. There. Hold on, Burp's cooking right now. Let's do not iron bars, chains. I just had them in my mind, bruh. Never seen a sec burp didn't cook hard on. What are you guys saying? I wish fences could go diagonally on walls. Yeah. That's about it, honestly. Let me add some greens, and I think we'll call it there. Oh wait, this thing just end abruptly. Oh. Let's do azaleas real quick. Azaleas. I'm not gonna do the red ones, like the different color bushes, because honestly, I'd rather wait for like the new update for those type of leaves, and then kind of just sprinkle bone meal and stuff. And then get rid of these guys here. Boom. Voila. What do you guys think? I think we are done. I think that's it for this build. Day 1 of this challenge, honestly. I think we did pretty well. I loved it, honestly. I loved every single second of it. But I do have to go here, guys. But anyways, with all of that, appreciate you guys being here. I'll add some dead bushes here later, but I do have to go, like, really badly. But yeah, with all of that, I appreciate you guys being here. I'll live stream again tomorrow for another build, so keep those references going on the Discord, and I'll definitely build them. And I'll pick the one I kind of interests me a little bit. And so yeah, so here's the final product. What do you guys think? I'll do some screenshots real quick. There you go. Alright, I'll see you guys here in just a moment. Bye bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.